Tom Clark's Main Event is a Boink Studios production. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Boink Studios, and check us out on boinkstudios.com, where you can see all of our projects, past, present, and future. And now, on with the show.
This is Daddy's show. Step off.
Hey, what is up? Welcome back to the program, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tom Clark, and this is Tom Clark's Main Event. We're back once again here on Facebook Live. Glad you are with us. We're also recording today. The show will post on YouTube, and is always available on boinkstudios.com. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes, Google Play, and iHeartRadio. This is episode number 129, and yes, we're moving right along here on Facebook Live. I want to thank everyone for joining us here, of course, and for coming back each and every week. Much thanks to Heidi Ryan and the whole crew at Wrestling Rumors for giving us this platform. We do greatly appreciate it. So episode number 128 was a WWE Fastlane review. We talked about the card, gave full match results, and did a little Q&A as well. But now it's on to fun topics and stuff. Why? Because the New Day is threatening to quit. What? And all because Kofi done got screwed. Wait for it. Again. What? So here we go. Not only did he get screwed, he got screwed blue. 6 ways from Sunday, people. That's what we're talking about. This time, the main event is Kofimania, the New Day's decision, and other stuff. How's that for a headline, yo? That's how we roll. So, how's everyone doing out there today? Glad that everyone's joining us. Nicoma Gabriel Ritter already hitting us hot, fresh out the gate with Kofi got screwed. Yes, absolutely. That's sort of the theme of today's show. Once again, Kofi got screwed. Did any of you see that coming, that Kofi was going to get screwed blue? I can't say that I saw another competitor coming out, but I'm not surprised. I just... You know what? You had to, when it comes to that, and I've told you the guys this last week, as recently as last week, folks, as recently as last episode, you have to take this stuff with a grain of salt. This is WWE. Logic is gone. The logic is gone. Don't even talk about it. It flew like a bird. Watch this. Flew away, Jack. It's over. Logic, watch it. Gone. Done. Cut it out. It's gone. It's over. There's no such thing as logic in pro wrestling to begin with, but especially in WWE, that it's stop. Okay, that's why I don't get upset anymore. I lie. I do get upset. I try not to voice it because it's silly to voice it. It's a silly pro wrestling show. Okay, and we all get bent out of shape, and we get mad. We yell and scream and we curse. It's ridiculous. Will just said it best. We all know who you'll still be winning at Mania, win the title. Yeah, Becky. Yes, Becky. It's hogwash. It's horse bucky. Will says he knew he was going to get screwed. Naman says they're overkilling with Kofi, but I'm liking it. So Naman, good take there. I mean, you know, some people are with you, Naman. They're saying, well, dude, yeah, it's overkill. It's too much. But hey, I'm in. I'm all in with Kofi. I don't know how I feel about that. Yes, it's too much. It's overkill. As we said before on the program, I coined the catchphrase, don't be stealing it. If you do, you owe me money because I've already copyrighted it, baby. 16 tons of crap and a spoon to dig your way out. And man, they dropped another ton or so of crap on Kofi on SmackDown. And now New Day is threatening to leave. Yes, it's a work. It's all a work. We all know this. It's obvious that it's all a work. You know, and we'll go into some of that here. I recently published a piece on previously aforementioned Wrestling Rumors. It's called The New Day Contemplating Quitting, in quotation marks, quitting WWE. What happens now? So here we go, folks. Here is the transcript from Big E's Twitter account. We've had some time to contemplate what happened on Tuesday night, and obviously Kofi's performance and the aftermath and our reaction to all of that, and a little bit of time, too, to reflect on, I guess, kind of our careers and why we do this. You think of this business to some degree being a meritocracy, that if you work hard, you show up early, you stay late, you do all the right things, you jump through all the right hoops, you're respectful, you don't break the law, that you get good at your craft, you really hone that that you find a place with fans, you separate yourself, you find a niche, you separate yourself from a character perspective, from an in-ring perspective. You do everything, you check all the boxes, you show up in shape, you do everything that's asked of you in this business, that if you do all those things, you have a good chance of making it to the top. But now, now we understand the game. We see what the game is, that people like us will only get so far, that you can climb the mountain. They'll let you climb the mountain. But as far as getting to the peak and staying at the peak, it's not a thing that people like us, historically and moving forward clearly, can only get so far. So, we've done a lot of cool things here. We've been able to do a lot of things that we never could have imagined we could do. But clearly we are never meant to be more than this. And for people like us, that's not enough, and it will never be enough. So, we got to sit back and think whether continuing to be gone for 250 days plus a year is worth it, of missing the family time, of doing this to our bodies, leave a piece of yourself in the ring that you can never get back, all the things that you give, if it's worth it, when we can only get this far. So we got a lot of thinking to do, obviously proud of Kofi, proud of us as a trio, proud of what we've done. But if this is all we will ever be, I don't know if it's worth it. So that was interesting trying to write that. Trust me, you don't know how often you say the word "and" until someone tries to transcribe what you wrote. Chris says, what do you think of the ever-growing rumors that Sting vs. Undertaker? We're going to get to Sting vs. Undertaker, Chris. Remind me of it later. Yes, Frank, Kofi will win the title. I think we're all on that. Larry's asking about Big E heel push. Let's go in that direction. I got a piece coming out this weekend, yet another piece on Kofi and the New Day, this time on Chairshot, and it's going to delve into the many possible avenues that could take this. Big E and Xavier Woods automatically talking about, let's quit, let's go home. Kofi, you got kids. Enough of that. Heath Slater popped up in the corner and said, I got kids too. He didn't really do that. I just thought it was funny. So the night of, they're automatically talking about, let's just go home. Xavier posted something on YouTube, echoing what Big E said. They're all talking about maybe we should just, hitch a ride and get out of here and go to the house. Take our ball, as it were, as Stone Cold did maybe, and go home. So here's the deal. A lot of different avenues they can go. Kofi could look at both these guys, and say, I didn't say, who said Nakamura won the title last year, Lance? I didn't say that. Who said that? Lance, reiterate to my friend what you're talking about. What's up, Brenda? So here's where I'm at on this. Kofi could look at these two guys and say, what's wrong with you guys? We don't quit. We've never quit. They gave us, crap, and we made the best of it. We became the hottest thing on SmackDown. Don't tell me to quit. I can't do that. It's not in my DNA. And then maybe they turn on him because he's not going with the team. See what I'm saying? They turn heel on him. Maybe Kofi turns heel because Vince says, you want the shot? All you got to do is screw your teammates. And he does it. Next thing you know, he's got the shot. If they do that, you know what happens? It's heel versus heel at Mania. I don't know what's going to happen with that. It seems a little silly. So, anyway. All right, folks. So, what's your take on this? Where are you coming down at with the whole New Day possibly quitting? It's back to this whole WWE reality stuff that they're doing. I was going to call it something else. You catch that? All this stuff that they're doing, it's a little silly, the whole Ronda Rousey thing. I'm going to hit him for real because I shoot. Ugh. I get it. But by insisting, well, that's another topic. By insisting that you're real, you're insinuating that all this is garbage. You're basically crapping on the company. Now, you're not doing it on your own. WWE is telling you to do it. They're telling Ronda. This is not Ronda going on her own, folks. This is Ronda being instructed what to say and do. Just trying to throw it out there to you. Big E or Woods turns heel. Maybe both, Miss Lopez. How are you today? Yes, let them turn on Kofi, Jose says. Brenda says, hate to see it. New Day's been together since 2014. They're the longest running faction in WWE history. No one's lasted this long in its initial run. Okay, if you add up the years that DX spent together, the different incarnations, it's going to pass the 5-year mark, I'm pretty sure. But 5 consecutive years, no one's lasted this long. The Authority did. They don't really call themselves the Authority anymore. I don't think they went 5 years. It was a couple, 2-3 years, something like that. But the New Days, this has been it. Jenna says it reminds me of what Punk did when he took the title. Yeah, I guess to a certain extent, for sure. So, yeah, nothing surprises me. Scott says the new Nation of Domination. That's what many people compare these guys to when they first hooked up. Let's go back to what Kofi said. Any African-American viewers watching right now, people of color, give me your take on this. What do you think? What do you think about Big E taking it there? About using the phrase people like us? He was obviously talking about African American. He wasn't talking about wrestlers. He wasn't talking about big sweaty dudes in the locker room. He's talking about African Americans. So what's your take on that? Tell me, folks out there, what do you think? Because I can tell you what I think. What I think maybe not won't mean anything to you. I'd like to hear your opinion. So if anyone has a take on that, hit me with it. Could I see Kofi versus Vince? No, Vince has no business getting in the ring. Not at his age. Not come say I think Big E should turn heel on Kofi after wins. Title, another good story. Sure, yeah, keep the title, keep the storylines rolling. Sure, but get Kofi the belt first is what you're suggesting. I think so. Let's see. People are still talking about Ronda and Travis Brown. I get it. We can go there. We do want to talk about Sting and Taker. We'll do that also. I just wanted to hit on the Kofi stuff right out the gate today. Toby says Big E is spot on. Thank you, Toby, for that point of view. Thank you. If you care to elaborate, Toby, hit me with it. Jenna says, I don't think it's a race thing and he shouldn't have took it that way. Jen, I'm not saying it is a race thing, but I think he's well within his rights to suggest it. And again, folks, if you think that New Day's doing anything that's not been previously instructed or discussed on some level of WWE hierarchy, you're crazy. This has already been approved behind the scenes. You guys know that. I'm sure we all are very aware of that at this point, because anything he said could have been taken out of context or said wrong or whatever. And the fact is, I'm firmly believe that they're working behind the scenes making all this happen. Chris says the truth, black people don't get respect in WWE. Chris, thank you for your viewpoint. I appreciate your opinion. Robbie says I may be the lone wolf about this, but then we'll get opportunity with Kofi. Some more build up because I instantly give him his shot. It won't be as much for a moment. Robbie, I get that, but again, could you just dropped a couple tons of crap on him and ask him to dig his way out with a shovel? Instead, it's 16 tons with a spoon. How much is too much? It's overkill, because WWE knows one way to do it. Full throttle, don't hold back, and do it 100 times in a row as hard as you can. Don't just bump your head in the wall. Bash it until it's a stump on your neck. That's how WWE knows how to do this. They don't know any other way. Just saying. It just says he's in the right, but fans are taking it the wrong way. Maybe, Jenna. Maybe so. Because he's not elaborated. They've not went any further with that. And I don't know if they're even going to put that on TV. They could have Vince come out and say, how dare you suggest I'm racist? And Big E goes, I'm sorry. I didn't call you racist. Did you call yourself one? To flip the script. I'd be interested to see that. Make it where New Day don't say a thing about color. But Vince goes on this tirade talking about, I've been in business X number of years. I've never been accused. How dare you? And Big E says, I'm sorry. We never said that you're a racist. Do you think you are? Come to think of it. And then go from there. Listen, no such thing as bad heat. It depends on who you ask. I say put it on TV. Go with it. I don't know. Yeah, WWE does take it too far. I agree with that 100%. Looks like WWE was reading it off a script while doing it. Oh, Will? I don't know, man. I don't know if he was that mechanical. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say it was coming from here, you know? If Kofi wins the title, he needs a substantial title run, or there would be no point to all the build-up. Thank you, Chris. But here's the thing for Kofi. If you're Kofi, wouldn't winning the title at WrestleMania be enough? Wouldn't that be enough of a moment? Would you need to hold the belt for a year after that? Or could you just say, hey, I had a WrestleMania moment, folks. I won the title at WrestleMania against one of the best in the company. That's pretty good. Is that enough? I'm not Kofi. I can't answer that. I don't know. Maybe it would be enough for him. Hello, Tina. What's up? Miss Lopez, thank you for that. Big E could be talking about always showing up to work and doing what he's told, not like others. Okay, hey, I'll go with that. We don't have to take it to the race direction. You know what? I'm open to that. Totally fine. I'm totally open with that. To that. No worries. See, Brian was the underdog when he won at Maine. Now it's Kofi's turn to do it to Brian. I agree 100%. So here's the thing. Daniel Bryan is a heel, yes, and he's just always, he's the tree hugging, save a tree kind of guy. I'm just going to keep throwing the word tree at you till you get annoyed. But, yeah, and so suddenly he's forgotten what it's like to be that guy that's persecuted by the McMahon family. Totally forgot. He's friends with Steph now. They're buds. Oh, well, he does Vince McMahon's bidding because WWE's weird. They're very weird, folks. How do you forget any of the stuff that was done to you before? You forgive, you don't forget. Maybe, I don't freaking know, man. It's crazy. Okay, I only said it because while watching the video of it, he kept looking down like he was... Okay, Will, to your point, I'll take that. I'll take that, sure. Biggie needs to elaborate on it. Jenna or does he need to elaborate on it? I don't know. So the New Day quitting and all that stuff, I don't know how you feel about it. I feel like, personally, it's sort of... It's blasphemy. I love the idea of it. I think it adds a new twist to the story. If they're going to... My apprehension over it, folks, is the fact that I don't know WWE is going to even capitalize on it and take advantage of it on TV and actually make this thing must-see TV. I don't know if they will, or if they're just going to keep it to Twitter. If they kept it to Twitter, that'd be a shame, because I don't want to see that happen. I'd like to see it on TV. We'll see where it goes from there. Charles says New Day needs to split up. It's obviously looking like it's going to be about time. Paul says Nation Domination reboot could absolutely be a hot angle. Maybe so. Says, I hope Kofi don't turn heel, just win championship. It could happen. I'm not going to say nothing could happen here. Dude, anything could happen. This is WWE, where they just go, what do you guys think about this? And one dude in the room says, okay, and they all do it. You know what? Okay, wow. 30 people at the big table. It's like King Arthur's Knights at the Round Table, except none of them are brave enough to go slay the dragon. They're going to have someone else do it. I'm just saying. All these creative minds from the world of television and movies and journalism, but they don't know what it's like to be in the ring. Okay, whatever, dude. I'm not going to bleh. So there you go, folks. So that's sort of the first half of the program. We said the last half of the program was going to be other stuff. Whole bunch of comments here. Let's just get into this and make it happen. So Ronda Rousey, Travis Brown, shoot-ah, throws a right jab. Was it a forearm or a right hook? I don't know. Security on Monday Night Raw snatches his girl up over the wall, marches out with her. They came in holding hands because, tough MMA people hold hands when they walk and they're mad when they're doing it. Like, yeah, I'm going to break her hand, watch this. And she's like, I'm going to break his hand, watch this. And it was very weird. I'm just saying. Kudos to Ronda. She's playing her part. She's making you mad. Right? She's making a lot of people mad. She's doing her part. She's doing what she's told. It's all good. Travis Brown is along for the ride because I don't know why. Is he going to end up in the ring at some point? Sure. Why not? It's WWE. I don't care. It's whatever. You know what I mean? I hate not to take an interest, but folks, I watch a lot of wrestling. It's not just the only stuff I watch, and it's just, I don't know. It's mind-numbing, folks. It's all mind-numbing. What's up, Barry? Forearm. Thank you, JD. Power couple, both beat up women. Wonderful. Paul just got the no prize for the show. If you were hoping for a no prize for Talk Clark's main event, episode 129, you, my friend, are upset because Paul just won it. Paul, check the mail. It's on the way, my friend. Hot take. That's good stuff. Ron and the Four Horsewomen, WrestleMania. Maybe you're right. I still, to this day, am not high on Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir. I'm not feeling it. I said it last week. It sounded like I was bashing the women from the beginning of the episode to the end. I didn't mean to do that. Nothing but love for the women and the men of WWE. Nothing but respect for both of them. Both genders, of course. Whatever gender, whatever. You know what I mean, right? So it's all good. But yeah, nothing but love. But, I'm not feeling with either one of them. I think they got in on their names and they're staying because of their names. And I don't think that's enough, in my opinion. Just me talking. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. No worries. Thank you for listening and watching. Opinion on Corbin facing Kurt at WrestleMania. My opinion? That's my opinion on it. Right? We all think that. The minute Kurt Angle's in the ring and he goes, I want my last match to be against the guy that made my life a living H. Baron Corbin. We're at home going, yeah, no. You know how that tastes when you smell something bad and it's like you taste it, you're like, oh, God, that's sort of... Baron is the redhead stepchild of Monday Night Raw. The redhead stepchild of the red brand. Yes. No one likes Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin's got, like, X-Pac. You know who's Baron Corbin's favorite? You know, who is Baron Corbin's... All right. I got to get my words out. I'm trying to get a point here. You guys know where I'm going, right? No, Baron Corbin is no one's favorite wrestler except one guy, X-Pac. You know why? Because X-Pac is sitting back going, man, I can relax. Thank you, God, for Baron Corbin. I worship at the feet of Baron Corbin. You know why? Because the heat's off Pac, baby. X-Pac sitting back going, thank you, God, that he's, kiss it up to God. Because you know what? The heat's off, baby. There you go. So he's happy. Sometimes I want to take Corbin's side because people bash him. By people, I mean all of us. Because he's just hard to watch. It's hard to watch, baby. It's a train wreck. It's a big old train wreck. It's crazy. So Jenna says that should have been Cena. Cena's body could have gone full circle. 100% agree. They're going to take it there. Cena's ripping on Corbin on his Instagram. It's going to be Cena. Don't be surprised if it's triple threat. I wouldn't be surprised at all. For God knows why. But yeah, it'll be Cena. Wait and see. George says Cena beats Angle. Everybody's cheering for Angle. Cena doesn't know why. Then Cena snaps it. I disagree, man. To anyone suggesting Cena turns heel, I just don't see the need for it. I don't know if there's any money in Cena turning heel now. There, in my humble opinion, the most money was there to be made when Punk was at the height of his run in the summer of Punk, and he was outselling John Cena at merchandise sales. That's when you turn John heel. They didn't do it then. That was the opportune moment to do it. You could have always turned him back 6 months later, whatever. They chose not to do it, and they made a mistake. In my humble opinion, I don't think it would have hurt him at all. I think he could have rebounded, been stronger than ever. They chose not to do it then. Why would they do it now? And the guy is less than part-time. He's less than Brock Lesnar part-time now, folks. Come on. I don't see the point of this anymore. I feel where you're coming from, but I just don't see it. So also another bit of news this week, Sting. Yes, there's Sting, WrestlingTraveler.com with another interview with Sting because everybody's interviewing Sting. I got to interview Sting. I got to make that happen. I got to find a way to make that happen. Maybe I'll make that happen. I'm going to try. So everybody's talking to Sting, and Sting all the time be talking about wants to face Undertaker. He's open to it. He wants to. Here's the thing. Taker's got nothing to do with WrestleMania 35, so I'll give you my typical Toru Yano. And you're right. If you know Yano, if you're listening, if you don't know that, okay. Well, anyway, that's my reaction. Sting's birthday was the day before mine. His birthday was March 20th. He turned 60. Taker is 53. I mean, two men with a combined age of 113 years stepping in the ring. I'm not saying it wouldn't be good. No disrespect to either cat. You guys know this. They're legends, all right? It's true, fact. But what's up, Alma? So AJ says, how do you feel about Taker being part of Saudi Arabia again? I'm not bleh. I personally have a problem with the Saudi Arabia ventures because of what happened. Jamal Khashoggi last year, the journalist, Saudi Arabian journalist that was assassinated. I have a problem with that. The Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia ordered the hit, had it executed, had it carried out. There's proof. WWE has no business going back to Saudi Arabia. And I know the comment is, what about the people, Tom, the fans? I just sometimes, might is not right, folks. I mean, sometimes principle is the best thing to do. I say stop. Here's the thing. Crown Jewel of Saudi Arabia is backing up the money truck to WWE's backdoor, Jack. And they're just loading up on cash. And I'm sure Taker's going to get another sweet deal, another huge paycheck again. But Shawn Michaels claimed that the check from Saudi Arabia wasn't as big as WrestleMania check. So all those people talking about all this money, Shawn evidently didn't get WrestleMania money for doing it. I'm just throwing that out there to you. But I have no desire to see that. Jim says it needs to happen. They both can retire for good. I would 100% agree with that. Someone just said, I apologize, I missed you. So who cares if the match sucks? Just let it happen. What's up, Nick? Welcome to the show. JD says it's not worth it. Listen, they don't have to leave their feet. Taker doesn't have to do old school off top rope. Sting doesn't have to come off the top rope like you did at WrestleMania that year against Hunter. Just to say you did it, right? Is that enough? You know what? I don't think it would hurt a thing as far as legacy is concerned. I think you could have enough great moments in that match. Imagine Taker sitting up and doing that head and Sting just goes, rah, and beats his chest at him. Come on. Who wouldn't pay to see that? I would love to see that. The fanboy in me, the fan in my heart wants this match. My head says, have you lost your mind? But my heart says, listen to me. I'm more important to you and always have been. So, yeah, baby, I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see. Look, what's going on? Hogan is a manager. George, no, George. No more Hogan, George. Hogan, go bye-bye, okay? Don't want it. Don't care about it. Shh. Sorry, it's my opinion. You asked. Your opinion is Hogan yay. My opinion is Hogan nay. Okay, it's just me. Let's see. Frank says, respect for WWE. Yeah, I agree. Just these two icons in the ring will be awesome even for 10 minutes. Alan, I agree with you. Give him 10 minutes. Just give him 8 minutes. I don't know. Ms. Lopez says Styles and Orton's going to be one of the best matches for WrestleMania. Okay, sure. Let's talk about matches that are actually booked. Styles and Orton, the build-up to this thing has been good. Okay? Good. All right. So we'll see what happens. They did find WCW Barry. Yes, they did. When it was Mean Mark Callis and Sting. You're 100% right. Good call. Deep cut. So yeah, Orton and AJ is going to be good for sure. Let's see. Undertaker versus Mankind. Matt, dude, have you seen Foley lately? Nah. No. If it's a choice between Sting and Foley, Sting, 110% all the way. Sting be a manager training to this point. Oh, sure, Alma, sure. Yeah. Can you imagine going to NXT and you got Shawn Michaels over here, Triple H blows in, you got all these veterans around, and they're Sting in the corner? Can you imagine being there? You're like, oh my God, I can't even talk to these guys. I can't even look at them. It's crazy. Dude, starstruck to no end, man. Let's see. Andrew says, I'm liking the feud between Randy Orton and AJ. Absolutely, 100%. Brandon said I got Orton to win. You might be right. I don't know if it matters who wins, but yeah. Okay, Miz and McMahon. So Miz comes out, cuts a promo. Man, I wanted to like it. Oh, I wanted to like it so much. I wanted to feel it, Jack. I want to feel it right here in my core. I didn't feel it because it's Miz, and when he talks, I don't feel anything. The Miz was at his best with R-Truth. I think it's the best run he's ever had. It was awesome Truth. They were fantastic together. I don't think he's touched it since then, in my humble opinion. I didn't feel anything when he talked. And I love the guy. I want him to have that moment where you have tears in your eyes when you listen to him. I've never had that with Miz. Maybe he's not capable of it. No disrespect. Maybe we got the best he could give on Tuesday. I don't know. Let's see. Someone just said they feel bad for Asuka. Asuka, because the triple threat. Is it triple threat? Carmella, Sonya. No, Fatal 4-Way. Carmella, Naomi, Sonya Deville, and Mandy. Blech, horrible. So, four women in the ring. One of which is really good. That's Naomi. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a hard watch on SmackDown. Hard watch. I don't know what they're going to do, but I'm not really looking forward to that. And whoever wins, unless it's Naomi, I don't really have anything for him. It's whatever. Some people are going to get left off this show. Now they're going to have 2 Battle Royals, I would think, or maybe just one. They're going to have Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Maybe that's the only one. I don't know if the women are going to have one or not. I kind of doubt it. There's going to be some women left off this card in some capacity. It's a shame, but process elimination. There's going to be some men left off too, I'm sure. The card is big. Right now there are 9 matches booked, and there's more on the way, I think. WrestleMania is going to be like 3 days. 64 hours of programming. So, hey man, next year the G1, was it the G1 or, oh God, what's New Japan's big, help me out here, folks. New Japan's big show. Why am I blanking on it in January? How many, what's the big New Japan show? Help me out here. Throw it to me. Wrestle Kingdom. I got it. Thanks. Next year, Wrestle Kingdom is going to be a 2-day event. Which means I might take that weekend off from work too. Or that week. What am I going to do, right? So, yeah, crazy. They should just have Asuka and Naomi. Thank you, Miss Lopez. Just Asuka. Alicia said 16 matches. Alicia, my God, I love wrestling. But I had to get up and go to the restroom sometimes. You know what I mean? I'm not going to keep like a cup there or like a bottle crying out loud. Thank you, Sam. Yeah. Asuka versus Nikki who? Bella or Cross? Don't say Bella. What surprises do you think is going to show up there Andre Battle Royal? I don't know, Jim. It's like a Royal Rumble preview where you're kind of trying to predict who's going to show up. And I don't know, man. I don't know if I got anything for you. They'll bring a couple legends back, I'm sure. I don't know. There'll be some NXT guys in there, obviously. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Cross. Okay, yeah. Okay, sure, but they've not done anything to build it up. Of course, we're 2 weeks out from WrestleMania. They're still not done booking the card. This has got to be one of the weakest builds to WrestleMania I've ever seen. I've seen every WrestleMania, folks. Not on replay. I'm talking about I've seen it. Right? This to me is one of the weakest, maybe not the weakest, but one of the weakest builds I've ever seen. Let's see. Don't get point to Lacey. There is no point, Raymond, to Lacey Evans so far. Terrible. Who's going to WrestleMania 35? Who said that? Tell me again who's going. Oh my God, have fun. I'm going to be so jealous. I want to go see WrestleMania before I shuffle off this immortal coil. Why isn't Elias on the card? Red says, because Red, no one cares about Elias. Look out. Elias is the special musical guest of WrestleMania. I'm going to start doing like, oh God, why am I blanking on names today? Like in Happy Gilmore, the golfer. God almighty, why? Dude, it's been a rough day for your boy remembering stuff. See what happens when you get older? Lee Trevino? Yeah. When every time Happy would do something, he'd just go, shake his head, no, that's me. Come on, man. No one wants to see that. Barry's going. Sweet. Barry, you're going? Yes. Oh, Eric's going. Yep. Are both you guys going? Jen, what's up, Jen? Because no one cares about Elias. Duh. Oh my God, Jen, you're so right. Yeah, Elias. Hello, I'm Elias. Crickets. Yeah, I don't care. Before we all realized they don't know what they're doing with this guy, I said, After they realized they don't know what they're doing with this guy, I said, I don't really care. I just, no disrespect. He's doing nothing for me at all. Gerald, don't be mean, man. I didn't sleep much. I've had a long day. I'm tired. That's it. We're going with that. Wes says he's pushing 70. Wes, God bless you, my friend. Joseph says he walks with Elias. Well, Joseph, you walk alone like Batista. Hey, Chan, what's up? So, yeah, half of AOP is hurt. God, I'm not... I'll look it up if you guys want me to. I can look it up. Akam, I think, is the one injured. I think. They're just on the shelf, man. 6 weeks of build for EC3, Sullivan, Evans, each for nothing. Oh, Toby, you're 100% right on that. Terrible. Sullivan's still out of the picture, man. Don't know if he'll ever come back. My back's itching like crazy. You ever get those moments when you can't reach it? Inopportune moment to scratch your back during the show. This moment of back scratching brought to you by Tom Clark's Main Event. Lance is going to WrestleMania 35. Lance, have a blast. Everyone going to Mania. Here's what I expect from you during Mania weekend. Are you listening to all of you going? First of all, I hate you. I'm kidding. Second, you have to post all sorts of pictures on Facebook and tag me. Let me hit the like button and stuff. That'd be cool. Jim says he was at WrestleMania 2 in Chicago. Shut up, Jim. That must have been a blast, man. That's cool. Yeah, back scratcher. I do have the remote here, right? Let's see. TLC match, Hardys and Usos. Boy, they want it, don't they? They both want it big time. They're teasing the crap out of it. Matt teases everything on Twitter, man. Everything. You name it. He's already teased it. But yeah, it's I'd be interested to see that. Great match between those two teams, man. It'd be something I'd be looking forward to for sure. Lopez says EC3 is better in Impact. Not saying much toward the end because they mishandled him there as well. But yeah, I agree with that. Moises, yes. Hopefully Angel doesn't face Corbin. That's an off retirement match. Yeah, we pretty much figure Cena's going to be in there. Tom, you just went heel for 2 seconds. Fake hating at Mania goers. Yeah, well, it's a work, brother. It's all work. Let's see. Who got going over TakeOver? Ooh, let's talk about TakeOver. Yay. I enjoy TakeOver. So people already talking about TakeOver as, man, screw Mania. I want to see TakeOver. It's going to be good. Gargano versus Adam Cole. Did you do it, baby? There you go. So, going to be a good match. Going to be better than good. There's only 4 matches signed for NXT TakeOver right now. There's a Women's Championship match. Shayna Baszler defending against Bianca Belair, Io Shirai, and Kairi Sane. Fatal 4-way for the title. And also we have the match determining NXT Championship, Gargano and Cole. We have Velveteen Dream defending North American Championship against Matt Riddle. And we also have, who's the fourth match? I'm going to have to go look this up now. I wrote about this stuff last night, man. You would think I would remember this. We'll go consult Tom Clark's page on ProWrestling.com, where you can find all your Tom Clark needs. I'm just one click away, baby. Click the crap out of me. So let's see. All right. Last night I wrote a piece called "A Look at the NXT TakeOver New York Card. What else does WWE have planned?" Don't really know. It's kind of up in the air right now. That's right. Pete Dunne versus Walter. My God in heaven, if you are not looking forward to Pete Dunne and Walter, I seriously question your heart and your intelligence at this point. That's going to be a match to behold. It'll be the closest thing that we're ever going to get probably to Minoru Suzuki versus Brock Lesnar in WWE. Won't be that wild, right? But it's going to be the closest we're going to get because, I mean, Dunne's going to not back down from this cat at all, right? It's going to be fun to watch. Let's see. Fans rather watch TakeOver. I don't know if I agree with that idea that it's gotten how bad. Since TakeOver started, people have wanted to see it more because it's TakeOver. They always bring it, man. Yep, Dunne and Walter will be amazing for sure. Awesome. Is Undertaker going to wrestle at WrestleMania? Derek, right now the answer is no. But don't hold your breath on that one. It'd be hard to imagine. I still believe if he's not going to wrestle at WrestleMania, it should be an announced thing that he's not going to be there. At least just have him there. Have him show up. Have him do something. Chokeslam someone. Corey Graves. Of course, that puts Corey over, doesn't it? Maybe not do that. So let's see. More fresh in WrestleMania. Yeah. Demon Balor at WrestleMania. Maybe. What's Finn got to do, though? Unless he goes back after Lashley. I guess he could. I feel bad for Finn. Not bad. What am I talking about? Guy's making a butt ton of money. And he's working in WWE. His name and face and likeness are on T-shirts and all sorts of other collectible merchandise. He's living the dream. And I feel bad for him? Nah. I'm not going to feel bad for him. So let's see. Need to bring back Factions Undisputed goes to main roster. There's a direction, I guess. Yes, I know Dunne and Minoru are two different characters. I totally get that. Lance, excuse me. I'm talking about the styles. I'm talking about how Suzuki versus Lesnar is that, here's this dude and then here's Brock Lesnar and you wouldn't think that this dude, but it turns out that it's a real brawl and it's a real fight. I think that's what you're going to get with Dunne and Walter. Relax. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Who will join the Balor Club? Right now, Danny, there's one cat in Balor Club and his first name is Finn. All right. So I don't know, man. I don't know. There's not going to be, I don't know. That's just a tagline for his T-shirts, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, we've been talking about TakeOver Alma for sure. Roman versus McIntyre. Changing gears. That's cool. I love Drew. I always have. I think that he's one of the, maybe not the next big thing in WWE, but one of the next big things in WWE. And I think if he's booked correctly, cough, cough, because it's WWE. And who do they book correctly? Correctly, quote unquote, correctly, air quotes, all day long on that one, folks. I don't have any clue. It's a nightmare beyond description at times with that company because you've got like this, you got a good talent, ability, potential, and nothing happens, and you're like, what just happened? We don't even know. That's kind of been Drew, not the whole time, but there's moments of you could have done this with Drew, and they didn't do it. So we'll see. Keith says it's his birthday too. Is today your birthday? Because mine was yesterday, Keith. Shut up. So Keith's birthday was March 22nd. Mine was 21st. Happy birthday to you too, sir, as well. Dream real interested to see how that match goes. I'm not high on Matt Riddle. I think my key catchphrase is becoming I'm not high on this person. I don't dislike Matt. I'm not feeling the style. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll become a huge fan of his at one point. Cool. All good. He might prove me wrong. People have done it before. They'll do it again in the future, I'm sure. He might be one of them. I just don't know if I'm feeling it. Just me. Andrew says I'm not a fan of Drew's character, but he is starting to grow on me. He's so good. Look at his look. John Layfield had the tagline about Orton, talking about if you could build a sports entertainer from the ground up, he'd look just like Randy Orton. Well, that's true, isn't it? Look at the guy. Build for it. Mark, thank you, sir. Frank, I don't know about him going to AEW, man. I think he's okay in WWE. I think it's lit. And you know what? There's going to come a point where guys are not going to jump. The AEW needs to get started and get a weekly TV program, and let's see how they do from there. Because if they're successful out the gate, and not just out the gate, but they maintain it, let's say whatever network they land on or whatever it is, let's say this time next year, or maybe January of next year, give or take, you might start seeing a huge influx, an exodus from WWE for people going, I'm done, I'm going over here. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying it's entirely possible. Walter versus Braun. Yeah, Rebecca, but I don't know if Walter would put up with a guy, and all due respect to Braun, but Braun's not anywhere near on Walter's level. Walter. I like to call him Walter. The British guys call him Walter. I'm feeling British today. Yeah, so I don't think Braun's anywhere near on Walter's level right now, to be honest, to be fair. I don't think anywhere close. But we'll see. What do you think the women's titles match at Roseanne? What's up? How are you today? So, So the Ronda match, I think that's going to be everything that's advertised and more. There's rumors going around this week, actually, that may not be the main event. Huge mistake and costly error in judgment if the women do not main event WrestleMania 35. A gigantic wasted opportunity, folks. They have to go on last. They have to. This is no better time than now. That has to happen now. It doesn't have to happen next year. Has to happen now. How do you get bigger than Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair? How do you get bigger? You don't, folks. There's no bigger. I don't care what anyone says about Charlotte shouldn't have been in this match. Shut up. Just stop. Listen, no disrespect. I respect your opinion. I hope you respect mine. I don't see that. I do. Let it go. She's there. Just let it go. Deal with it. It is what it is. She's going to add to the match, folks. It's going to be that much better because she's in it. I'm not saying she's the whole match. She's going to save it or anything like that. Like some people are saying. I'm just saying she's going to add to it. If not 2019, then when do you do this? Do it now. You got to do it now. Tim says loves the heel Ron. A lot of people do, for sure. Yep, ladder match for the Cruiserweight title. Right now, it's Tony Nese and Buddy Murphy. No ladder needed. I don't know if they'll add one or not. Interesting. Buddy will go out and do his part to steal his little bit of the show like he always does because he's just that good, man. Dance break. Oh, my God. We should still have a dance break on the show. Would you guys do that? I'm not much of a dancer. I could play a little bass. I could sing a little. I can't really sing a little. But you hear the wind? That's crazy. I'm sure that's going to make it on the show. I can't really edit that out, man. Yeah, the wind is a howling today. Tom will be wearing his hoodie when he leaves the house. Believe that. Alma says, could Aleister Black be the next Undertaker? I think Aleister Black should be the next Aleister Black, Alma, in my humble opinion. I love me some Aleister Black. Wanna know why? Here's the deal, folks. Here's the deal. I'm going to cover up the camera. Ready? Hi, what's up? Peekaboo. So, here's the deal. Want to get your attention. Listen up. Here's where I'm coming down on Aleister Black is. How many people in WWE today look like Aleister Black? How many people sound like Aleister Black? How many people work a match like Aleister Black? Now, you can make the argument that there's several guys that work a style similar to Black. There's one Aleister Black, folks. You know what I mean? You couldn't confuse him in a crowd. If you had a list of wrestlers out there, names and like faces and names only, or like body shots and names only to a crowd that didn't know who you were talking about, and said, this is Aleister Black, and then put the picture in a great big list of, they would remember Aleister Black. He stands out. That's part of the deal in this business, is standing out, make a name for yourself, getting noticed, getting people on your side. That way they're still talking about you long after the show's over. That's what Aleister has. It's what Undertaker has, what Aleister has. A lot of comparisons, I get that. But Aleister has that. Not a lot of guys have that, folks. I'm excited to see what happens for this cat in the future because I think he's got a bright future ahead. Alicia said he's one of the best that she's seen in a while. He stands out. He definitely stands out. 110%. Danny says Shane Strickland's coming to NXT. Yes, he is. Shane just signed with the company. My kid and I saw him at the Evolve show against AR Fox. And I reviewed the show here after the fact and told you about it and said that, you know, it was a lot of flipping and flying and flopping going around and all that, you know, super kicks and stuff and all this other nonsense. And, you know, maybe not nonsense, but stuff I've seen before. But the best workers on the card were Adam Cole, Street Profits, the Evolve's champion. I can't remember his name. James Drake, I think, is their champion. Good worker. And Shane Strickland. It was obvious to me from a distance who stood out, and Strickland stood out. All the best to him. I hope it works out, man. I don't think Black's injured. No. Okay, so there's a spoiler alert coming, and I don't want to spoil it here on the program, but I'll put it this way. On this coming week's episode of NXT, Black and Ricochet are working the Forgotten Sons, Wesley Blake and Steve Cutler, in the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Whoever wins that match challenges the War Raiders to take over New York. Stay tuned. There you go. Let's see. Also heard ACH. Yeah, ACH, he's got a new name. I don't know it. I can look it up if you guys want to know. Let's see. Supposedly it's already out there. This moment of typing brought to you by Tom Carr's Main Event. Let's see. Okay. ACH Albert Christian Hardy. Is that Hardy or Hardle? Hardy. My apologies. I'm not familiar with him, dude. I'm going to be honest with you. Says New Japan Pro Wrestling. I have seen... Okay. Yeah. I know. I have seen ACH in some New Japan stuff. I wasn't familiar with him before then. The only thing I've seen him in is New Japan. So, yes, he signed... He was announced on February 11th. He signed with WWE. He debuted under his real name. So, he came out as Albert Christian Hardy. So that's going to be interesting. We'll see where it goes from there, folks. Let's see. Riker is like a dude who hasn't had his morning coffee yet. Scary. Okay, so Miss Lopez will get right back to you. I'll try to. So Jackson Riker was also known as Gunner in TNA. True story, short story real quick. True story. Gunner's uncle used to work for me in my other line of work. And so I knew of Gunner, whose real name is Chad Lil. I knew Chad already. Got to meet him at a couple different house shows. He knew me from his uncle and stuff, and I ran commentary on a show that we worked on the independent circuit together. He's much bigger in real life than he looks. To be fair, he's my height, but like he's much bigger than he looks on TV. So. I'm happy for him. He's working for WWE. I can't be more happy for the guy. He was a good NWA World Champion as Gunner. I respect the guy. You know what I mean? I like him a lot. And like I said, I'm glad that he's there. I'm glad that he has this opportunity. I don't hate the Forgotten Sons stable. I can't say that I love them, but I love the idea of them. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, he I think he fits perfect. I think the three guys fit perfectly together. My apologies, I'm looking some stuff up on Gunner as we speak right now. Let's see. But yeah, Gunner's put his time in, dude. He's been working since 2001, so he's put his time in. And when you get an opportunity to go to the big dance, you go. Yes. So, he is a monster. You're right. He was good in TNA, 100%. Yep. Thoughts on King Kong Bundy Hall of Fame snub? Paul, I don't know if it's been a snub. Are they done announcing? I don't think they're done announcing yet. I don't know that they will. I don't know if they're done. I think, yeah, go ahead. Alma's asking about the t-shirts. ProWrestlingTees.com. Use the site when they got a sale. They're a little pricey, but it's good material. It's worth it. Yes, Gunner for sure. Let's see. Miss Lopez asked about Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix looks great. She's in shape. No one cared. She didn't get a pop at all. I'm okay with her coming back. I think she's more welcome to come back. I'm okay with that. Happy with it. I'm not thrilled. It's whatever. You know what I mean? No disrespect, but it'd be interesting to see what she can do in the ring. Her and Natty against Sasha and Bayley. And I'm sure that Nia and Tamina are going to get thrown in. And probably they're talking about 5 or 6 teams in this match. Hoy vey, folks. So, Beefcake Hall of Fame, has that been announced? That's not been announced, has it? Well, Jim, we don't know if Bunny's going this year. Puts it that way. Said Bunny and McMahon had heat. Yeah, but China did porn for a living, folks. Come on. Maybe they did have heat, but whatever it is, it'll simmer down. So, yeah, the Forgotten Sons tagline is they always get forgotten. Bray Wyatt, John, I got nothing. I got nothing on Bray Wyatt. He's that one guy that they've got, and they just like, hey, Bray, why don't you just go over there and sit down? Everybody's like, okay. And he just sits there and he does nothing. He does nothing. And they don't ever do anything with him. And it's crazy. I don't understand it. I'll never get it. It's whatever. If they've got something big planned, good on them. And I'll just eat my words later, I suppose. So I think we've covered a bunch of stuff here today. Covered a lot of topics. We're going to start taking it home, folks. So throw me some last minute comments and we're going to get out of here. I got a big day ahead today. What will Corbin do after Mania? Hopefully not be on my TV anymore than I'm on. I'm just kidding. Just get better, Baron. Baron, get better. Baron had better get better. Saying. Bring back leg cool. Alma, God, no. Bite your tongue clean out of your head. Show good pickup for NXT. So, yeah, I like Samuel Shaw. I do. He looks like a state trooper. Is he a former state trooper? He sure looks like one. I saw him at the Evolve show. Was he the Evolve show? No, he was at the NWA show that I saw, the NWA 70. That's right. Let's see. Who will Corbin do after Mania? Yeah, see what else. Who's returning right after Mania? Don't know. Roman turns on Seth at Mania. I don't see Roman turning. I could be wrong. If I am, so be it. I just don't see it happening. Okay, folks. So here's an announcement. Are you ready? I've lost like 30-some people. I should have announced this earlier. Not immediately. Within 20 minutes, maybe a half hour, an hour, whatever. After this show, this is episode number 129. Episode number 130 is going to drop. Episode 130 is my exclusive interview with Greg the Hammer Valentine. I'm going to post it on Wrestling Rumors Facebook page. Please feel free to go check it out. Please do so. I greatly appreciate the download and your time. Thank you very much. So it's going to be fun. I'm very much looking forward to getting that out there to the masses. I talked to him last night. It was fun. Great guy. Very laid back, very down to earth. So, please check out my interview with Greg the Hammer Valentine. Miss Lopez asked about Gallows and Anderson not re-signing. I think they're ready to go somewhere else. They made some good WWE money. Hopefully banked it. Hopefully they're secure. Go somewhere else. Have some fun. That's what I say. Thank you, Jeff. Mine and my dad's birthday issue. Oh, Jeff. Awesome. Kudos, man. So, yeah. Congrats. Happy birthday, both of you. So, yeah. Please go check out my interview with Greg the Hammer Valentine. It will be episode number 130. Immediately, it will be the one after this episode. I will post on Wrestling Rumors and my own personal Facebook page. Please go give it a listen. I greatly appreciate it. If we are not friends on the Facebook, if you can't find me, send me a request in Wrestling Rumors Instant Messenger, and I will accept your friend request. Or send me a thing in Wrestling Rumors saying, hey, Tom, here I am. Please send me a request. I'll send you one. We'll be friends. Cool? Cool. Mania next year? I don't know, man. I don't know. Crazy. Eduardo. My God, Eduardo, be more negative. Just saying. I wish the guy had a birthday. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. No, another birthday means you got another day here on the earth. Another year. Made it. You know what I mean? You made it another year, man. That's important to me. I'm sorry. Not important to you? Okay, all good. I'll put you this way. I downplayed my birthday this year. I downplayed it. I didn't care. I didn't tell anyone at my job. I didn't tell anybody. No one even knew. Last night, you know what I did? I came home. I did the Greg Valentine interview. I wrote all night long. My 10-year-old sat on the couch next to me, upset because I didn't hang out with him all night. It mattered to him that it was my birthday and he didn't get to see me. It mattered to him. So there you go, folks. Dad knows better next year. It doesn't matter if I want to downplay it or not. It meant something to him. It was important to him. And I wasn't there for him. That sucks for me. So I'm going to try to make that up today. So I'm going to go take him, pick him up, probably get him an Xbox One game. All good. And have a blast today. That's what my plan is. That's why the birthday thing's important. Just me talking, okay? Okay, so let's see. Ray's kid showed up. Dominic, for sure. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate that. Lake Cool and Iconics. Ugh. Same for me on both, man. Met Hammer when I was 12. Lived in Wilmington, North Carolina. Was pretty... Yeah, Jeff, he does come across as being a nice guy, for sure. Brad, I think Charlotte's going to win the belt. No, Charlotte, no. Ronda Rousey's leaving WrestleMania with that title. That title's got her name on it. It needs to. It's going to be like stitched into the freaking leather at this point. And if they keep doing that with Kofi and WWE title, his name will be stitched in leather of that too, man. Let's see. What's up, David? Tim says, I think The Rock will make an appearance Mania. Maybe, maybe not. They haven't needed him so far. Why would they need him now is what I'm saying. Maybe. Frank's asking about games. We do WWE 2K19. We'll play, what's the one? Rainbow Siege 6, right? And a couple of those. We do Forza 6, I think. think whatever the latest Forza is, we'll do that one. So, I think this is all. My voice is cracking. I'm still tired, still recovering from yesterday. So, folks, that's all we've got for you, man, this time. We're going to take this home. I know we still got some questions. Man, I really appreciate this. You guys are the best. Thank you for always tuning in, for hanging out, for being there for me. I really appreciate that. Again, I will tell you all this right up front. If any of you guys are hitting me on Instant Messenger and I'm not responding, please don't take it personally. I'm not ignoring you intentionally. I just got stuff going on. Miss Lopez, thank you for hanging out. Miss Lopez, I'll give you the last one, my dear. I'm okay with Harlem Heat going in. Booker T will be a two-time Hall of Famer. Good on him. I like Stevie Ray. He and I are friends on Facebook, so I'm good with it all the way around. That's it, folks. That's all I've got for you. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please check out the next episode, which is the Greg Valentine interview. I will be posting that as soon as humanly possible today. Stay tuned for that, folks. Thank you so much, as always, for hanging out, for tuning in. Remember, if we're not friends, send me a friend request. We'll be friends from that point on. Much love, much respect to all you folks out there watching and listening. Thank you, folks, everybody, for being there for the show. And we will see you next time on Tom Clark's Main Event.